How you doing? My name's Eric Rosas. I'm a iOS app developer, software developer. So I was looking over your guys' site. I've reached out to you a couple times, seeing if you guys are looking for someone to develop a digital display or infotainment system for your vehicle. It's something that I currently do, and I'm working on my own hardware for. But I just glanced over your website, so I put something together this weekend. I reached out to Eric, the owner, and your lead designer, your CTO, trying to get a hold of you guys and seeing if if you're looking to hire anyone to come into the company to either improve upon software or hardware, whatever it may be. I have the skills, but I wanted to show you your website that you guys had lay out. I had a chance to look over it, and I see you guys were using Wix to create this website, which allows you to basically plug and play whatever you want to put on there. So I took the liberty, put something together, seeing if you guys are interested in it. So this is your home page, and I'll show you here the home page that I used. Of course, I'm using your content. So as you can see, is your logo. You have your home. You have your menu bar here, versus you guys having straight across there. But on the mobile platform, this all converts into a little menu bar. Same with this here. So if I was to drag this all the way in, you can see is a menu bar here. And you have your different options. If you look at your website on the web browser, it doesn't come up properly, but on my phone, it does come up as a web app for you. Let me bring this back out. All right. So, quick overview of the home page here. So, put in your basic information. Of course, if you want to read more, to go onto another screen. Put some of these images here on the front page, just to give everyone the drawings, even though you do have that in your photo gallery. I just added it on the front page of the home page because it looks pretty cool, and I thought it'd give it a bigger flair to just, instead of them just looking at this image alone on the first page, when they come to the home page, you get to see these photos here. They can also select them, so it's not like it's something that's just sitting there. If they want to make it bigger, even if if you want them to download it as a wallpaper for their for their desktop or laptop, they can also do that. Then I have your information here on the bottom. Same thing with this menu up here. We added some on this side here. You don't have a legal notice, privacy policy, or copyright notice on your website, but I added these links on here. And of course, if you have that information, you can always plug it in if you decide to. It has your information, your address that I found online. Of course, this is not the phone number that you're using on your website, but this is the phone number I found after doing some research online on you guys. Your email address, of course, your web link. And then this is if you have a MailChimp um, newsletter, or you trying to collect emails. They plug in their information here on the back end. You're going to put your link just directly from MailChimp. So when they hit submit, it goes straight into your email list. Of course, I have your links in here for Facebook. So we'll open it here real quickly. For Instagram, I didn't put nothing for Twitter or Skype, or if you want to change that to LinkedIn, you can do that also. Oh, let me bring this down. As you can see, it takes them directly to your Instagram and Facebook page. All right, and so let's click on this here, which takes them to this overview screen. So let's go to you have it as story. I put it as overview, so you have your image in here, basic information on your site. Of course, your partners of innovation. So I did something differently. I just put the vehicle and all the information for the vehicle on here for overview. But what I did differently is in the bio, which is your about. Actually, you don't have the about on here. You go straight to gallery and press. So I created an about page, documenting that information that you had on there with the vehicle. And I also have this I found from your lead designer's LinkedIn page. He put an image of this, so I just put this on the side here. This is the only image that Eric has on his LinkedIn page. Has a direct link if someone wants to go, and connect with him on LinkedIn, as you can see there. All right, and I have it to where it has Chris's information. It's on here. and also your lead designer Matt. That's the images that he had on LinkedIn. Same with direct link for all three of you. That's only information I found is on the people are there. I'm sure you have other people you work with, whether they're suppliers that help the company. So if you ever wanted to add that on there, that can be added on there. I put this on here with the image that goes straight to the video. I'll click on that here in 1 second. Got your partners of innovation here on the bottom page, along with more information there. So let's go to that page. So let's go to your press page that you have. Well, we'll go to gallery here in a second. So on your press page, you have your video from Supercar Blondie, a couple articles, a couple more videos from other YouTubers. And then you have this information here on the bottom. So I took it a little bit, made the videos a little bit smaller because they can view them right directly here on the page. So they don't need to be extreme. If they want to make it full screen, they can select that on there. Same way on the mobile device. Put the article information on here if they want to read more. You know, they can go directly to the article and read what they want here in the article. Close that out. Same thing with the bottom of the page here, has all your information. Of course, all this can change. Have your Instagram photos from your Instagram page. You'd have to adapt your API link in order for that to update every time you update a photo on Instagram. So let me go to photo gallery, show you how you have yours here. So you have it to where you have a push button to glance over at it, and if you select it, it does get bigger and it shows rear view and all that information on there. So I do see how you have it set up on here. So I took it a different step, especially your Instagram feed doesn't pop up on here on the site for some reason. I don't know if it's a possible API link issue. So what I did is I did it differently. I added all the photos into one. That way, instead of them clicking over and over to look at it, they can see all the photos there, especially if it's like on a mobile device. They can see all the photos. They don't have to worry about clicking over. If they want to select it, and they can look at the photo at a much larger view. Let me slide this back over here. And same thing with all your prototype photos, events, and then of course the renders that I put on the first page. I'll put all this information on there. So this is a quick glance of what I put together. Let me show you your contact page here. Let me go up here. I didn't add the FAQ, but this is the phone number you have, and this is your basic inquiry. Now, I know you guys possibly don't like to give away your location, so that can also be changed on here. I put this map on here with my API in the back end. I just have to change the coordinates, and it will pop up with your location, which would be this address here. But since I see you just put Los Angeles, California on your contact page, my guess is you don't want people coming to your location, or you're planning on moving, upsizing, whatever it may be. And of course, same thing on the bottom here on your footer, has all your contacts and links just like on the other pages. If you're interested in this template, let me know. Very, very inexpensive. And again, if you guys are looking for any type of mobile app development for your platform, I see you guys use Infinity Box, which I know they have hardware that you connect to control, your doors, your windows, your actuators. But if you're thinking of creating your own platform, I have the necessary skills to build out the hardware and to develop the software to allow you to control everything. Something I sent, or I didn't send, but I will show on, let me go to the LinkedIn page here real quick. So on my LinkedIn page, I posted an article that was recently done for Mapbox using their API on a, let me go to my post. For some reason my post isn't popping up here. Give me 1 second. Here we go, posts. Alright, so I posted on here. This is an article that was recently done on something I worked on for Carvajal Motors. They have this motorcycle they built. I developed the app for the iPad that he's using on the platform. And these buttons here, I had the hardware basically to control the actuators that he has on his bike for the tilting of the screen, and also the actual handlebars moving forward and back depending on the person's length. If you want to look over that article, it's right on Mapbox's website, or you can just select the link. I reached out to all three of you to see if if we can connect. I know Eric just connected with me last night, but that link is directly on my post that I have on here. If you guys want to check that out. Alright, if you have any further questions, please contact me at 440-222-1385 or connect with me on LinkedIn.